So in this video, I'm talking about innovative new ways to score, new wrinkles you can add into your red zone offense. Because as we know, the field condenses down in the red zone, so it's a little bit harder to score, especially when the defense is compacted. So I'm going to go through the X's and O's of a cool little concept you can put into your offense right now and have it ready to go for game day for this upcoming season if you get down in these kind of situations down in the red zone. What's up, coaches? Welcome to the channel. If you've never been to this channel, I'm Coach Ross. On this channel is dedicated to the spread offense, mainly talking about the air raid offense, the run and shoot, anything and everything we can to make you a better coach in the spread offense. We try and cover in this channel. So if that is something you're interested in or that's something you're looking for, consider hitting the subscribe button. Also, like this video if you like it, and also share it out to any other coaches who may need the help. I'm going to cover a concept that deals with a part of the field that us as offensive coaches sometimes struggle with trying to score because we are talking about the red zone. We're talking about near the goal line. And as a spread coach, we're looking to take advantage of space, and space is limited in that part of the field because of the limitations of the field with the goal line in the end zone. And now the defense can play a little bit more free because they don't have as much space to cover. So typically what you see a lot of defenses play is man defense. And now with this concept, we could take advantage of that man defense, them trying to be aggressive to where we can have crossing routes, to we can have, implement motion, and then on top of that, implement play action to where we can get the linebackers flowing towards the line because they think it's a run, and then the quarterback can move out of the pocket and take advantage of the aggressive secondary, whether it be linebackers, whether it be safeties, and score over the top with a nice little wheel route to the sideline. So I picked up this concept from watching an Army-Navy game. If you haven't watched that game or go back and rewatch it, it's a great game. Navy's offense was on fire, and this concept they ran and they scored a touchdown on it in the red zone. And it's a simple little concept, again, that you can institute if you use some of these concepts and if you use inside zone and if you're expecting, obviously, the defense to be playing man in this portion of the field. This is a great way to take advantage of the defense in that man coverage. A little bit of combination of a few things. It's a combination of using play action. So we're going to play action with the inside zone concept. On top of that, we're going to use slide motion with tight ends, as well as using wheel routes with our slot receiver and posting up with a post route in the middle of the field to occupy the safeties so that we can hit the wheel route down the sideline. Also follows some of the same rules I've talked about in some of my previous videos, where the rules stay the same as far as what receiver runs what route and how the blocking is set up with the inside zone, because you can still run inside zone off it if you want to. But everything stays the same. It's just a little bit different as far as moving the pocket with the quarterback and the area of the field in which we were going to run it to. But nothing else changes. So this is something that you could easily input once you have your base rules established, like I've talked about in previous videos, when you are establishing your offense for the first time, setting those ground rules, setting those base rules that your offense can follow, responsibilities and roles for position players, where they are in the field and what their job is based on whether they are an outside receiver, a slot receiver, or even a tight end, run their route and to know where they're supposed to be on the field. So to set it up here, we are going to be running in 12 personnel. We have 3-by-1 to the boundary. We are actually going to run this concept to the boundary. We have an attached tight end to our backside here. So it's a real condensed type of formation here. We're really not trying to attack the field side here. Most times defenses will still leave a little bit of a strength to the side because a lot of times defenses are expecting the wide side of the field to be attacked, especially against man coverage, because we expect defenses to play man in this part of the field, get a lot of man coverage here. So again, this is what we're trying to beat here. So we are first going to have a little bit of a play action motion, or excuse me, a pre-snap motion here with RZ, which is our sniffer back here. So he's going to motion this way across the line. Then he's eventually going to come back, but we are going to be doing zone to the left here. So the zone blocking rules that I teach here, that tackle has the end. We're going to have a double team here on this tackle here, and we're going to move that double team up to that linebacker. We're also going to have a double team here as well, move to that linebacker. The attached tight end is going to step in to the left, and he's going to pick off this defensive end and do not allow him to crash inside. And then we're going to have a fake play action here, zone to the left. Quarterback is then going to roll out this way. Now, while this play fake is happening, Z is coming back on a return, and he's running to the flats. And this is where we want to take advantage. Okay, so we are going to try and take advantage because, again, we are expecting man defense. So we're going to put X on a post. We're trying to cross that face, maybe even split the double safeties there, the two high safeties. But essentially what we were trying to do is take this corner away or make him choose. But then on top of that, occupy the safeties so they cannot come down on either the flat or the wheel route, which is what we are trying to attack right here. And so the hopes or the plan is that we're going to catch them in man defense, and this corner is going to run with this post. And while the quarterback is rolling, he's going to have the wheel down the sideline here for a nice, easy throw. Now, if that doesn't happen, and this corner just kind of sits into a zone, maybe they are in like a cover 3 or even a quarters type of zone, we have this flat route coming across here as well. So if the quarterback does not like the wheel route, he can just hit the flat route. And he also, since he's rolling and the pocket is moving, he's moving out towards the boundary. He does have the ability to run because we're also expecting this player, this defender, if they are in zone, he's going to just sit back in zone. So he's not necessarily going to attack the flats, but he's going to sit in this area of the zone. So we have the option of hitting the flats, or if the quarterback, again, does not like the wheel route, then what he can do is then he can make this defender wrong here as well. And so either show like he's going to run. If this defender commits, then he throws it out there in the flats. If he runs with that flat route or if he runs with the wheel route, we have the flat here. Or on top of that, he does have the ability to just tuck the ball and run it. They look at it, so I'm going to set it up again here. This player right here is going to eventually run the post. So he's got the post here. This player right here, we have it almost like another attached tight end, but you could use it as a slot. You could use it as a tight end. He is essentially going to be running the wheel route this way up the sideline. You can either attach him or you can put him in the slot as well. This is that sniffer back where he is running and then he's coming back into the flats. Going to fake the zone here. Quarterback is then going to roll out, and essentially we are taking advantage where that corner is backed off, but he ends up running with the post. So we are going to take advantage of this defender right here who's playing this player right here and makes it seem like it's going to be a run for the quarterback. He commits to that run, and then we throw the ball over the top. So as you can see right now, the defensive end's eyes are in the backfield here. He's trying to play, keep his hands on this receiver running. Corner is already committed to that post route. He's going with that post route. Eyes are all in the backfield watching the quarterback. So they are being made to choose what they want to do as far as stay with the receiver or deal with the quarterback, because at this point, the quarterback has already hit them for a bunch of yards on the ground, so they know that he is a running threat. So they have to respect that, obviously. So it does freeze them just for a split second, which allows that wheel route to pop open, because at that point, the defender knows or realizes that at this point, it's a pass. Now he has now gotten separation. So now we have all this space here available for an easy wheel route. But if he doesn't like that wheel route, again, he does have the option to run. He does have some space here to gain a few yards and get up the field. As you can see, it's a nice, easy throw for a touchdown. There you have it. I just wanted to share a cool little concept you can implement into your offense for the red zone, especially if you do some of those things or do things that are very, very similar to what Navy did in this clip. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this content. I'll see you in the next video.